Hi there, everyone. Welcome to another week, and it is Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. And I'll give everyone a moment or two to receive the notification that I'm going live. And yeah, just don't mind my hair. It's Florida. As I'm looking, you could tell that it's a little muggy here, a little humid for those of us who, you could tell you don't need a weather person. You could tell for those who have wavy, curly hair that, yeah, it's probably going to storm today here in Southwest Florida. Welcome, everyone. I am Laurie Barraco, and this week I'm going to be sharing my insights for this week for the astrological signs as a collective. Let's see what's popping up for my friends of all signs. So I am going to start by smudging, and I have a blend of white sage and mugwort. And it helps to cleanse and clear and set the space. And Vanessa says she can attest to that. Yeah, you can put as much product in as you want, and it doesn't matter because the hair is going to do what the hair is going to do. So this is my black sage. We saw this at both storefronts and online, and this helps to cleanse your space, and it helps open up your psychic abilities. So here we go. And I did want to say too, as I share the messages for each sign, you may have a message that really resonates for you, and then receive that message. That message is also meant for you. We have a lot of collective messages that resonate for many of us. And also, don't forget, you are not just your sun sign, you're also your rising sign, your moon sign, and you have other planets and signs in your chart as well. So here we go. So here I have my blend of white sage and black sage, and we're going to set the prayer of intention. Anytime we work with spirit, we want to set an intention. And so I call upon the light, I call upon our guides, our higher selves, the masters of light, all the beautiful beings that work with all of us, the angelic realm, to help support us as we continue along our paths with our endeavors. And I asked to be a channel of light, wisdom, messages for the highest and the best good of all today. Alrighty, and so it is. Hi, Kat. Kat says, hello, 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 hello. You know, I was going to read with my Gilded Tarot, which I read with all the time. And I've been really guided to also work with the Moon Child Tarot by Danielle Noel. Has anybody worked with this deck? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous deck. And right now you can only get it through her website. And it's Danielle Noel. It's the Moon Child Tarot. I love this deck. The artwork is gorgeous. You see that? Oh, so beautiful. The artwork is gorgeous. The colors, just all of the symbology that is within it. I think I am going to use this deck rather than use my Gilded Tarot. They're gorgeous cards. Here is, I keep saying gorgeous. They are gorgeous. So this is the back of the deck. These are some of the images. So what I will do is I will start the first sign, which is Aries. So please remember, all messages that are received that resonate are meant for you to receive, that resonate, for you to kind of process and to think about. And it's just like being in a gallery reading setting. A lot of times there will be similar connections. Let's say a mediumship gallery, someone's connected with Uncle Fred. I have an Uncle Fred. My Uncle Fred was in construction, so is mine. So there are no coincidences when groups of people, of collectives, get together and have similar messages. Alrighty, so the first one is going to be for Aries. I'm going to use this beautiful deck, the Moon Child Tarot by Danielle Noel. Comes all the way from, I think, Canada. And it is an investment. I will say that. This deck is an investment, but it just is so beautiful. And look at this book. I feel like I'm doing a commercial. Look at this book. This is the guidebook. Look how thick it is. It has so much in here. Not only that, but the book is in depth as well. It has inquiries, color photos. Oh my gosh, it's really beautiful. She took a lot of time and care with the details of this deck. Even with each card, she has the astrological influence with the card as well, and then the gemstones too. So that's kind of cool too. All right, so onward and upward. Here we go. The first message is going to be for Aries, and I will select 3 cards for Aries for this week. Aries, be mindful of these messages. Be mindful of these areas or that Spirit has for you this week. Okay, and so they're a little bit thicker because they haven't been used as much. Okay, so we've got Pentacles. We've got 2 Pentacles, and we have 1 Wands, 1 card of Wands. So the 7 of Wands was my card of the day the other day. And the 7 of Wands is known as the BS blocker, the one where we shield ourselves and set people who are oppositional, defiant, and gossipers and all that, where we set those healthy boundaries for ourselves. So Aries, this week, there's a lot of navigating that you probably will be finding yourself doing this week when it comes to your manifestations. And I just see, as you turn the corner, there's another situation. There might be another situation as you turn another corner. And so Spirit wants you to not allow these speed bumps to deter you, to pull you off course with what it is you're trying to create. You have your 7 of Wands. You have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and then the 9 of Pentacles reversed. So what's going on here is you probably are feeling some frustration, and you might be inclined to kind of pass the blame and say, oh, it's because they're sending me negativity. Oh, it's because they're causing problems for me. So what's the advice? Well, the advice that I'm hearing is for Aries is to try to not look at external blockages, try to bring it back to self. Yes, someone may be an asshole to you at this time and maybe is gossiping and saying all the things, but they don't have control over your reaction. Only you have control over your reaction. So just be mindful of that, Aries, that there may be some things that pop up. However, it's important that you don't give your power away, because then you're giving away your power and your ability to manifest for yourself as well. So bless it and bless them, and send those situations on their way and get back to what you're good at, which is getting things started and really picking up momentum. Okay, next one is going to be for Taurus. Again, I'm using the Moonchild Tarot. Hello, all those who have tuned in. If you're watching, please say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Oh. Okay, so I have my Taurus friends. So Taurus, it looks like love is in the air this week. It looks like we've got those warm, fuzzy feelings, and romance could be on the horizon for you. If you're already in a relationship, you might be, it feels really, really, I feel comfortable, a good time, and I feel inspired as well. So the first card I have is the 2 of Cups, which is usually the soulmate card. The Ace of Cups, which is opening that heart, feeling like you don't need to be on guard as much, not with your emotions and your reactions and your feelings. You're letting someone in. And then you have the King of Wands. And in this situation, it looks like the being around like-minded people, your tribe, not just your significant other, but your tribe, and just feeling really good that you have really good support around you and you're able to be that for others as well. It gives you a boost of confidence. It helps you with your manifestation abilities. It helps you with feeling content in where your path is taking you. Okay, so a little bit opposite of Aries. However, sometimes, there are some really beautiful rewards that are waiting for us, rewards and blessings after all of the hard work and through all the challenges that we have been through. All right, so next we have Gemini. Any Geminis out there? I'm going to pull 3 for Gemini. All right, so these did not get shuffled as well, but you know what? I always trust that they come out the way they're supposed to. And I knew there was a Gemini. Hi, Lisa. All right, so let's see what we've got this week. You do have the Pentacles in succession. So I do think it's also supposed to be that way. So you have the 4 of Pentacles reversed, which actually is kind of cool. So the 4 of Pentacles, typically the meaning of that card is the miser. It's someone who is afraid to step into that flow, to spend a little, to receive a little, to invest a little in oneself, to take care of oneself. So it looks like you have complete trust in the flow of the universe. What you put out will come back. If I invest in myself, I know I'm worth it. There's no low self-esteem in that matter. Then you have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. They're showing me, I want to go back to 2 years. They're taking me back to about 2 years ago. And it looks like there was a financial hiccup or an investment that may not have turned out as you had hoped, Gemini. And so now we're seeing the balancing out of that. And maybe you even have to just finish, maybe you're finishing paying off something from about 2 years ago. But they're showing me coming to completion with that, with the unfortunate financial disappointment that might have popped up for you. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed, which is a really great card to have in that way. These are so beautiful. Can you see this card, 5 of Pentacles? Even though it can be a challenging card, it still is gorgeous. So where was I going with that? So with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, I'm seeing where there is that sense of freedom and being able to step out of some of that heavier soul karma, the shadow work that maybe your soul has been experiencing in the physical realm. And I feel like I really want to go to finances, where maybe there were some limitations on how much you can make a profit from with some of your investments. And now they're showing me that limitation has been put up here. So meaning that the sky's the limit at this time. So Gemini, you definitely have been moving through some heavier, shadowy karma in relation to your finances and maybe your career as well. So big, big, big positive shifts for you. You've turned a corner is what they're saying. All right, next one's for Cancer. I'm going to pull 3 cards for Cancer. And again, I'm using the Moonchild Tarot by Danielle Noel. And the only place you can really get that is on her website, Danielle Noel. All righty, so my Cancer friends. So we have some major arcana cards. So whenever major arcana cards come up, it tells us that these are deep soul lessons. Like these are karmic milestones that you're encountering. Any Cancers out there? Any Cancers watching? I have a few friends watching me right now. Any Cancer? So this message is for you. Hi, Amanda. I knew there was a Cancer out there. So it does look like the triggers have most certainly been popping up for you these days. And I'm hearing Spirit say it's time to not take things so personally. There's a trigger. Your mind may go to justifying things and feeling like you have to explain yourself, and the other person probably didn't even mean it in the way that you took it. Isn't that uncomfortable sometimes? I mean, that happens to me, that with your own, with your own perceptions and your own trigger, always go to that place as a reference. And then someone doesn't even mean that. Uh-oh, says my connection's unstable. Okay, I think I'm back on. I don't know if it was a little wonky for a moment. Anyway, so sometimes we have that trigger where we go to that sensitive place, and then the person says, I wasn't even talking about that. Well, that may be coming up for you these days, and Spirit is really helping you to undo that perception and to help you take it to a healthier place, a more neutral response and reaction. First, we have the Devil card, which can be a challenge. This is the challenger. These are our triggers. And I see Kat has a Cancer moon. And then my friend, I have a friend that had mentioned, I might have mentioned this in another streaming, that after 40, you start to take on your rising sign. So if your rising sign after age 40, we start taking on those properties of that, of your rising sign. So here's the Devil. Then we have the Judgment reversed. So that's where it's like, oh, there's my triggers. Are you judging me? Did you mean this? And someone says, no, I wasn't even, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm talking about this. And then it's like, all right, I need to really work on that because I'm the one who has that sensitive button right there. And then you have the Magician. Then you have the Magician here. So for my Cancer friends, so you're going to take the experiences of your past, and you're gonna, and the Spirit's encouraging you to kind of put that to rest right now, where you know that you've worked on it, you've focused on it, you've overanalyzed it, and there's really not much else you can do. It's time to stop beating yourself over what maybe you felt was a mistake or was maybe not your best time or shining moment, and to move forward from that. And then you're going to take all of that experience and you're going to tuck it behind you. And then you're going to step into your power, your strengths, and use these wonderful gifts and abilities and your passions as your superpower. And the magician has everything that they need within them and all around them. It's like they have been primed for success at this time. Vanessa says that makes sense. Her chatty Gemini side has been coming up in the last 2 years, and she's always been quiet for a Scorpio. And it is interesting, isn't it? My friend Erin, who lives here in Naples, had said that. So I don't know, any other astrologers here? Any other astrologers? And you know, astrology most certainly is an art, a science that you can study for 50 years and still there's more to uncover about astrology, about those areas. And there's no way you can study all of your life and know all of it. And Ananda says that makes sense. Sorry, I called you Amanda before. And I know that you probably have had that a lot, Ananda. I'm sorry. All righty. So next we're going into my Leo friends. Leo. Leo. All right. Again, I love this deck so much. Oh, there they all go. And it's like, yeah. Okay. Well, the one that this is what I'm going to do. So actually, I'm going to do 3 jumped out in that way. So this is for Leo. They're jumping again. They are in succession here. We've got all wands. So Leo. Ooh. Leo, this week is a time of getting things done, and I'm seeing a boost of energy, feeling really good about yourself. And it's like there's nothing you can't achieve right now. So okay, woohoo! If anybody has a Leo in their life, you know that they can be a lot of energy and they have a huge presence besides usually big hair. And oh my gosh, you may have to just be patient with your Leo friends because I feel like it's go big or go home this week. So you've got and the beautiful thing I think is that that the Leo's presence is going to be so contagious. They are a fire sign, so they are going to ignite passion and excitement. And they're going to leave it in for the people they're interacting with, and they're going to have that. They leave a wake of fire, excitement, passion, and get things started. We've got the Three of Wands, right? So that is the Three of Wands is about being patient and being patient, yet knowing that the blessings are coming in. Then we have the Four of Wands, which is usually a celebration. And then we have the Six of Wands, which usually says that there's really good news that's coming in. So Leo, so as you continue to be proactive and set the ball rolling in I feel like maybe 2 areas, you will start to notice the results of that hard work really coming in effortlessly for you. Oh, and Ananda says all the time. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm so sorry though, because I like to try to call people by the correct name. All right, so then we have Virgo. It's Virgo season. 3 cards for Virgo. Let's see what we've got here. The cards are kind of pull them from the middle of the deck. And you have 3 major arcanas right now. Whew. So my Virgo friends, you really are being tested to see beyond illusion, to really, really, really use your keen sense of reason and your grounded presence to see beyond what is like coyote energy. Coyote is the trickster, and seeing beyond all of that. And Virgo, you might even notice some people that are around you coming to you for advice to help them sort through some funky stuff, some chaos and illusion. So Virgo, you're probably going to be called upon that because of your calm, grounded presence, your ability to map things out, to look at the details, to pay attention, to be able to see from a first glance what is missing. And Virgos, my Virgo friends, you are also becoming a lot more intuitive than you ever have before. So you're going to notice a heightened sense of that too for yourself. The first card you have is Temperance reversed. Temperance is about taking all of the details and all that's going on here and making gold, alchemical gold with it. Lemons out of lemonade. And so we might not be able to do that right now. And you might have a false sense of security. And then as you look into things more deeply, recognizing that, oh, it's not all what it seems. And then I see this pause and this pulling back. Next, we have the moon, and the moon often is about illusion. And then we have the Fool card. And then we have the Fool card. The Fool can be taking a huge leap of faith, or we can be acting foolishly. So with the heightened sense of intuition, Virgos, you are saving yourself some headaches, some disappointments, and having to go have some do-overs for yourself as well. I'm being distracted because I'm hearing buzzing in my ear. And whenever you hear kind of a pressure or buzzing in your ear, it usually is spirit. And this is interesting. They're pulling me to another earth sign, which is Capricorn. There's something about the Virgo Capricorn energy. And so I don't know if I have any Virgos here. There are some connections with Virgo and Capricorn. Maybe you're both seeing or experiencing some similar energies, but what I'm hearing is for the Virgos to consult with the Capricorns in their life. Cat's a Cappy. All right, so similar energy for you. Cat. Seeing through the illusion. Double checking the facts. Okay, moving on to Libra. I'm going to pull 3 for Libra. So I'm hearing that Libra, you may be pulled to go into hermit mode and keep your thoughts to yourself. It's interesting, the moon card came up again. And I'm seeing a lot of inner reflection. I'm seeing review of the past year. I'm seeing you go way deep, Libra, way deep into the recesses of your soul, the deep recesses of your soul, the subconscious, just really spending, craving alone time, meditation time. To contemplate this whole year thus far. Of course, that would make sense too, because you're coming up on your solar return soon. So I just keep seeing, oh yeah, those Libras, they may be quiet. Just don't worry. It doesn't mean that they're mad at you. It means that they're going within. And if you're a Libra, you may have already been feeling this pull to do so. You have the 9 of Wands, which is preparing yourself, it's reviewing, it's understanding, it's processing. Then we have the moon, right? So just really going deep. What's truth? What's illusion? And then the Page of Swords reverse. So you're trying to not go fly off the handle with your words and your thoughts. You're trying to not go too far into justifying things, because my Libra friends most certainly will go into reasoning, and they want to make it all good for everybody. They're very diplomatic, right? It's like, well, I don't want to make a decision about that. But what I do see is the need or the desire, the craving to go within and to kind of sort through recent events and wanting to kind of clear a lot of stuff if you can before your upcoming birthdays. Next, we have Scorpio. We know Vanessa's a Scorpio. And if you're just tuning in, please pop in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from, or let me know what sign you are. Okay, Scorpios. And we're using the Moon Child Tarot. Okay, so here's what we have. The Fool popped up again. Wow. All right. I see Scorpio asking themselves, what's the gift in all of this? What is the gift of this? And then Cat's a Scorpio rising. What is in the gift in all of these situations, and how can I flip this? I see a lot of flipping, wanting to flip it, turning something that's heavy and challenging and shadowy and turning it into soul food. Boosting the confidence, boosting, raising your vibration, and trying to look at things from a higher perspective, meaning a more expanded, higher consciousness perspective. You have the 10 of Swords reversed. So what I see for Scorpio is right now, this week at least, looks like there's a little bit of a pause on some of the chaos and some of the things going on these days, right? It's like, okay, well, this week's not so bad for me. Right now, I kind of have my ducks in a row, and I say kind of have my ducks in a row. Then we have Temperance reversed. All right, well, I may not be able to do exactly what I see myself doing, or there may be things that need to be taken care of. I may not be passionate about it, but okay, it could be worse. That's what I'm getting the energy. It's like, okay. And then we have the Fool. And so in this instance, I do believe that there is an opening. I don't like to call out days too much, but I'm seeing this opening for Scorpio Thursday or Friday. It looks like there are glimpses of what the next potential is for you, what the next possibility is for you. So if you can, Scorpio, spend some time alone, go within, and allow your higher self to speak to you, to guide you. It feels like the glimpse of what is possible, the potentials, has to do more with your own psychic abilities and your own inner journey where you can see it. Maybe not everybody else, but here, Spirit's like, here, take a look behind the curtain. This is the possibility of what's coming up, and this is why you need to go through this in this way. And you might even receive some suggestions on what the best course of action is for you next. Okay. All right. Next one is for Sagittarius. Pull 3 from the top. 1, 2. 1 from the middle. Holy moly. So Sagittarius, really feeling like here's the Midas touch. I see you being able to, it's like doing prep work, soul prep work for the next 7 months or so. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. I'm just looking at some of my comments. Sag, I see you being able to do some of the prep work for the next 7 months or so. And this is the time to not only plant those seeds and put some ideas into motion, but I also see the culmination of your efforts starting to come alive right now. We've got the Magician again and the High Priestess. So to me, they're also the King and the Queen, the intuitive self, the one who knows themselves, the one who is able to take these beautiful gifts and these passions, their superpowers, and apply them into their life. Sag, you may not even be questioning as much as what your purpose is or what you're supposed to do at this point in your life. Actually, I'm going to say that is a huge realization. And I'm going to say our purposes change. We have many different purposes. We don't have just one purpose. And then you also have, Sag, the 7 of Cups reversed. So this often is the card of indecision and not being sure. Like, sure as heck, you have some clear vision of why you're here at this time and what your soul's agenda, calling, contracts are at this time in your life. Powerful message. All right, next we have, you're welcome, Vanessa. Next we have Capricorn. All right, Kat, ready? So I'm going to pull 1 from the middle, 1 from the middle. Ooh. So I see pairing up with others, co-creating with others, works well with others in team settings and group settings. And I do see Capricorn, I see you kind of directing and pulling it all together to make everything cohesive for the group unit. Oh yeah, here you go, Chariot. So the Chariot is about balance and feeling and being confident and feeling confident in maneuvering and where this car is going, where this bus is going, where this chariot is going. It's like, I have confidence and I am the master of this. And Capricorns are master builders and architects. Then we have the 2 of Wands, and then you have the Lovers. So to me, this is saying that, okay, working alongside and with others, helping pull things together for the whole unit. And it could be work, and it could be family stuff, but I see you being able to take all the pieces, all the working pieces, find the strengths within each individual and pairing them up and matching them, and then having it all come together for a beautiful, beautiful scene. It's kind of like having a play. And or yeah, like a play or a movie, and being the director or the producer, Capricorn. I see you stepping into that role beautifully. And that does kind of go along with the message from earlier with Virgo, with people coming to you for advice. So I see you taking that to the next step. Organization. All right, next we have Aquarius. That Temperance card came up again. Okay, so excuse me, Aquarius, you may find that your morality is challenged, your ethics, who you are. Someone may be misreading you, and oftentimes people misread us on purpose, right? Because they're only open to their preconceived notions and their perceptions, and maybe they're not able to relate to you in that way. So Aquarius, I'm going to encourage you to pull from your inner strength and try to not allow outside opinions to really get inside your head. Pull upon your strengths. Pull upon your strengths. And Aquarius, there's a lot of Leo energy around you because I have the Leo card, and Leos are confident. They are not very concerned about the other lions, right? In the pride. It's like, I have my own pride. I am not a follower. I am a leader. And Aquarians, yeah, you definitely have that potential to march to the beat of your own drummer and rock it and rock that song, rock your path. They do want me to, yes, share that it's important to consider what other people may be saying or where they're reflecting upon or what they're saying, to hear it, to sort through it, but not to make it your truth. Margie's also Aquarius. Hi, Margie. Okay, so Temperance reversed, King of Cups reversed, and then the Strength card. So it does look like there are a lot of people with opinions. Hello, welcome to the world. And some of the things that you might hear that may be hearsay or directly hear from others communicating with you, it may be a little rough, it might sting a little, but that doesn't mean it's your truth. Somebody's opinion. It's amazing to find out what other people think of us and the stories that they create in their heads. And they may not be true. There may be a whole bunch, it might be a whole bunch of nonsense. So rock who you are, Aquarian, Margie. Try not to allow what you're hearing outside of you become your truth if it's not true. If there's an element of truth, maybe sit with it, and then you'll know what to do with it as well. But I'm also hearing that this is also about trust. There might be someone who you have been sharing with that is, I feel like they're double-sided. They talk out of both sides of their mouth, and they may not be as in integrity with keeping what you've shared private. I just feel like that might be something for you to think about, making your circle a little bit smaller. Okay. I think that's for all of us. I believe that's for all of us too. Not everyone is your friend, and not everyone deserves to hear your deepest, darkest wishes, dreams, desires, and fears and triggers. Not everyone will honor that and treat you as sacredly as you deserve to be treated. All right, last one is for Pisces. Pisces sun here. Here we go. Lots of creativity coming through for the Pisces. All right, we've got the Lovers. We've got King of Pentacles. Okay, the Lovers. I should slow down with these cards. They're just so beautiful. The Lovers, the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So Pisces, this week, it looks like there is some collaboration. You know, there might be some collaboration, co-creation, collaboration with another person or with spirit. I just see the ideas, bouncing ideas off maybe with someone else, or creating with someone else to help balance things out, and or connecting with the divine self as well. The King of Pentacles, he's going to help bring this to fruition. And whatever is being created this week, Pisces, has fantastic potential to open up new doors, bring in deep insight. And what's most important is, Pisces, is that you spend time with like-minded people who are on the same consciousness level and have the same passion and view about life as you do as well. Okay. Alrighty, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this week's messages, meaning I hope that they resonated on some level, whether it was for your sign or someone else's sign or your moon sign or your rising sign. We all can receive guidance and messages no matter what. Alrighty, everybody. So I thank you for tuning and I will see you soon. If you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe so that you know when my next event is, which is to be determined, which will be this week. And everyone take care. I'll see you soon. Namaste.